Okay. Now we can actually advance? I can't see.
Maybe you can open that one door now?
Was there a particular door?
Oh, I guess all of them are controlled by electricity, right?
Maybe, but I'm not really... Oh, there was that door in the room with the fuses. Could always try that one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, Sid, you ripped that out of my ears. Thank you. Dun dun dun. So if this was in the basement of this place the whole time, did they just happen to suspect that maybe?
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Why did he just glitch?
I don't know, but this doesn't quite look like the basement of the apartments. I think we just have to... I mean, what is this? Oh, we're back here.
Oh, you can go through here now, maybe.
Yay! I don't think we're in the apartments anymore. Where? No, wait, we are. That's weird. Clawed my nipple, Sid. Thank you. Oh my god. It's the back claws, so it's not like I can clip those claws. Retroactive, well, not. Okay, what's the case log? Locate the killer.
Didn't you do that already?
Yeah. I mean, isn't that the killer's hideout? Do I have to continue exploring it? Show yourself, killer. I guess this is the apartment's generator room that we're in. So there's somewhere else to go that's not here. Alright, yeah, I guess that's not here. Although, look at that. What is up with that?
Glitch.
Oh, it's from the light. Alright.
Maybe his hideout. Oh, maybe go to that one woman who's like...
You're a child of light.
Or the one that was afraid of... go to all the people, maybe.
Well... Huh. Hang on.
Is that new? Oh, it is new.
That was funny. He was just like flailing as he was falling. But alright.
He's a flail faller.
Yeah, he's a flaller.
Faller.
Well, I don't know, but this looks like a place.
He's also a tagger, apparently. Tagging up the sewer passages.
Yeah, who's coming down here aside from possibly this wolf person to tag these? Unless it's rats. Rats have learned how to tag in the year 2064. Is it 2064? Yeah, it's 2064.
Ooh, this looks like a hideout.
Okay, case log update. Found Viktor's hideout. Whatever he took from Adam's apartment, he likely stashed it. Okay, I guess this is it.
What a place. Hard to believe anyone could live here.
Oh, jeez. They really like those pigeons. Oh my god. It's just a solid piece of metal. I guess he wasn't wearing it.
Oh, is that what he was wearing whenever you electrocuted him? Maybe he's still alive in here somewhere.
I don't think he was wearing that. I think he was
A
just...
splicer, a lunatic, and a junkie. Perfect combo.
I think this is like his collection of things to scare people with, maybe? And this is like someone's face. Former victims. Oh yeah, we can focus on it. Oh, it's a custom item. Artificial leather lambskin. Deluxe. Beryllium, copper, chrome, and nickel. It's got some bacteria on it, I think. Oh, bacterium detected. Some kind of stuff. A computer.
It looks like a very outdated computer.
Yeah, okay. The natural alternative. We talked to John Sebastian Ballard, CEO of Ballard Genetics and Augmentations, on the future of personalized modification and the fear of change. John, let me present you a hypothetical situation. Let's say your son turns 18. He comes to you and he says, Dad, I don't feel comfortable with my body. I want to be a marmalade. I don't know. I want to be something with marmalade. I'm gonna go to the nice folks of BG and A and have them grow tentacles on my face, because he wants to be a mind flayer. Well, if he had the means to pay for the treatment, because capitalism, I would assume him to be a very smart young man, so I would gladly hear him out and do my best to understand his decision. Apparently, having money means you are a very smart person, and you should be heard out and understood. You're dodging the question. I'm merely pointing out how unfair it is. It's always easy for rabble-rousers to say, what if it was your kid? But in turn, this conversation has been going on for hundreds of years. I didn't realize the hundreds of years was the cybernetic revolution, however long ago. There were people saying that we were all doomed, that we've gone too far. 100 years ago, a transgender person would be shunned as a misfit and a freak of nature, which thankfully seems outlandish by today's standards. There will always be people out there who fear change. But what if we reach a point where the rabble-rousers, and thanks for that, by the way, will be right? Is there a limit? Is gene splicing it? A very wise man once said that for us to be afraid of genetic research was akin to the ancient Chinese being afraid of the Mongols. Afraid to fly kites because one day they might be crashing planes. I believe this sentence to be true even today. In terms of shaping our genome, we have barely scratched the surface. And yet it's being promoted as a hot new trend. We're seeing teenagers risk their lives by making these irreversible changes. Not at BG&E. We only treat consenting adults.
Wait a second. Why is it irreversible? Why is it that you can change your genetics but you can't change them back?
Well, good point. I mean, I don't know how it would work, or if it's like once you change it, once you go wolf, you never go back. I don't know. Once you go tentacle on your face, it's a little harder to do
because you just like it so much.
Maybe. I mean, can you imagine having like a tentacle on your face? I imagine.
Yes. Again, this beard and mustache combo is really giving me insight.
Now imagine if it was like a bunch of little tentacles just like moving around.
I mean, it would make oral sex more interesting. That's a given.
Well,
maybe it wouldn't be so bad eating out a butthole after all if you didn't have to stick your tongue in it. You could just put a couple of your mouth tentacles.
Good point. I mean, as long as they didn't have the ability to taste, right?
Right.
The tongue is almost like a tentacle of the mouth with
really
taste buds.
Oh my gosh, we're just digestion tubes with a tentacle at the end.
Or at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, at the beginning, at one end.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I do not have a tongue already at my asshole. I mean, can you imagine if you did?
Well, but yeah, you have a prostate at one end and a tasting tentacle at the other. It's a good thing that we don't have a tongue in our butts.
Yeah.
Although you might not, as long as as long as there wasn't like sinuses down there, you might not taste very much, because half of tasting is what you are smelling as you're eating.
Oh my god.
So you would only be able to know if there was something bitter, something sour, just something sweet or salty or umami coming out of your butt.
Well,
That might not be so bad.
I mean, there's probably someone
Just joking. I'm sure
who
there'd be lots of bitterness.
there's probably someone out there who really the idea of maybe having a tongue already down there isn't such a bad thing to them. It'll make whoever, sticks their penis or whatever down there, it'd be like oral and anal at the same time.
Kind of. Maybe.
It'll be called oranal.
I mean, if we're gonna go with this hypothetical route, let's just have tentacles that taste inside of the anus. Then then it could be like everything at once.
Be little ones, just like that move on their own, and they help
like-
the poo come
like
out.
Cilia.
Oh my god. Yep, and it helps the poo come out.
And
See,
helps massage your prostate, like when you're in the mood. You don't even need any external stimulation. You can just masturbate yourself from the inside and not feel weird about it. It's not gay because you're already inside of yourself.
well, I mean, if it's yourself, it's not gay anyway. Otherwise, everyone's gay.
Well, no, I mean... Well,
Oh, someone else doing it.
Everyone who's, penetrating their anus
With something.
with a tentacle
Oh yeah.
is probably gay. I mean, according to the internet, if you're... Because they had that one guy on the YouTube channel that was just like, try anally pleasing yourself for the first time, and apparently, according to the comments on that, he's officially gay because he anally pleased himself. That's all it takes.
There you go.
If you've stuck a finger up your butt, listener, you're gay.
Speaking of tentacles and sticking tentacles up your bum, apparently there's a line of dildos called Bad Dragon, and they have a tentacle.
Is that the one that also has the zombie penis and a bunch of really weird?
Can't
'Cause
say
there
I've heard
is
that. I've
one-
heard of the different dragons, and there's dog ones, and
Ooh,
there's
that's-
horse ones,
Yikes!
and it goes from small to triple X
I know
large.
They had a horror themed one. So there was a Frankenstein dick. There was a zombie dick. There was a vampire dick.
I've heard of fleshlights that were themed like that.
Fleshlights are absurdly expensive. It's you're really just paying for the name, because I don't know, maybe they're better quality too. But there's $200 for a fleshlight as opposed to or the Pocket Pussy brand,
Yeah.
as opposed to the off brand, which is $30.
Yeah. Then again, apparently the off-brand one is very easy to
tear
split
very
open.
easily,
Yeah.
I mean, it's meant for
Best gag gift ever.
a gag gift, or just someone with a very narrow penis.
Who's not gonna use it too much? Not gonna really put
Actually,
it to.
I'm sure anyone could probably rip them. They're not actually designed to use those cheaper
Really?
ones. I mean, the expensive ones are designed to last a long time, but yeah, I've talked to many people who have been like, "Oh yeah, those things just rip in half," and I'm sure
Gods.
I'm sure the more expensive ones probably don't, but who knows? Well, that's something we could do for our YouTube channel where we try things.
Oh, jeez.
Just
Oh, clean up.
well,
That must be terrible.
Trying won't be on the video. We'll just do the afterwards review, obviously.
Well, you can try while on the video. You just can't show it.
I don't. Yeah, that'd just be awkward.
Review in action.
Okay, just stand behind this thing, and I'm gonna film you.
You just, get them
Yeah,
from
right.
the waist up. All right.
Well, that was a tangent.
And oh my god, I mean, at this point you wouldn't have to. Oh, jeez. You know what? I just realized You could literally have a dog penis or horse penis as a result of this gene splicing. Oh my god, I can see it now.
Or a cat penis. That'd be the way to go. I heard they're barbed.
Well, apparently humans have the latent genes for a barbed penis, so...
Yeah, could you imagine how that would work? Like...
It'd be horribly painful.
Is it like... How do the barbs work? Like, do they grow out like hair? Is it like something that's part of the structure of the penis? Like, I don't know how that works, but it's just horrible sounding.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun at all. Why would he have his arm replaced with a metal arm? I mean, I could understand this. It looks wolf-like, but the others? Or this, why?
To be more ferocious.
Yar. Oh, he has hey, managed to nab a new client. Guy's interested in pre-war transmitting equipment, and he's got dough to pay for it. Does need to be mint, but it has to be in working condition. Here's a list of what he wants. B8X antenna, a Nemo synth dual-mounted receiver. VGX4, yes. I'm counting on you, buddy. Viktor, the parts you sent me last week were useless. I managed to salvage the antenna, but the receiver was busted beyond repair, and the rest was rusted all to hell. Where did you even get this stuff? Did you dig it out of the trash? Needless to say, the client's not paying for this crap. I had to offer him a discount on my premium stuff just to keep us in business. You're on thin ice, my furry friend. You pull a stunt like that again, you'll have to look for a new dealer. Viktor, this freakish charade needs to stop now. Mom and Dad are terrified, and I don't blame them. When you come for Christmas, it's very weird, especially when you start, like, you know, howling and trying to blow the house down. I'm not wearing a red hood for you anymore.
And
I'm sorry.
Scratching of the ears.
Whatever you think they did to you, this is cruel and unusual, Vic. You're my brother, and I'll love you, even if you decide to grow an extra leg and a set of horns and a horse penis. But please leave Mom and Pop out of it. If you don't want them to accept you, if you want them to accept you for who you are, just talk to them. Help them to understand this obsession with being a wolf. I know you're not delusional, so please just get back to your family. We're not your enemies. Hope to hear from you soon. Anka. Who names their son Anka?
Anka.
Hey, buddy, I got your message. Frankly, it couldn't have come at a worse time. These past few months have been pretty hard. Liza's out of a job again, and with a baby on the way, I've been pulling double shifts to save up some dough because they still call money dough in this time period. We want to have the little one spliced as soon as it gets here. In other words, sorry, but I don't have that kind of money. It's not that I don't trust you. It's I know you can't pay me back. I just can't help you this time. Hope you'll figure something out. P.S. Ain't your parents rich or something? I hear they moved to a B district. Can't you just ask them for a loan? I'm coming for you. If I saw that in like the subject line for an email, that would be very weird. We at Ballard Genetics and Augmentations are deeply saddened by the fact that you are unsatisfied with the results of your gene splicing therapy. BGNA employs only the best experts in their field and uses state-of-the-art equipment that's reminiscent of the 80s in order to meet all of our patients' needs. However, we fully acknowledge our patients' rights to have immensely high expectations, even if, objectively speaking, they are unrealistic.
Does it really say that?
Yes, they would be found unrealistic. While we are unable to provide you with the specific details regarding your treatment, we would like to remind you that in cases requiring the use of genetic material from extinct species like wolves, our experts compose unique strains obtained from our gene library. Unfortunately, we are not able to provide you with a list of our donor species because it's all illegal, or to confirm or deny whether a given species was used in the procedure because we actually just used dog instead of wolf. We would also like to remind you that the aforementioned facts were stated in no uncertain terms in our pre-procedural contract that probably would not hold up in a court of law. Finally, we feel obligated to, or obliged to inform you that malicious DNA tampering is a very serious accusation, one that should not be leveled lightly because we are a corporation with more power than you, unless one has strong evidence to support this claim, in which case we will have you killed. Any unfounded accusations against BG and A made publicly or in further correspondence will be seen as slanderous and met with decisive legal action. Alright, well, sounds like he was not happy with getting dog genes as opposed to wolf.
He came to me again, the man from the looking glass. His voice is soothing, like leaves rustling in the wind. He's the only one who understands. The only one who cares. He made me see what I was lacking, what I must do. But what he's asking, am I strong enough? Of course I am. That's the coward Viktor talking again. Enough talk. Ugly human words hurt my throat. I can barely get them out anymore. It's time to act.
By killing these people. Oh, gods. Alright, well. He had a thing going, apparently. Somebody was talking to him through his augmentations. I guess I have no choice but to do this. It is his son. Come on, Dan. Just do it. It's your son, Dad. Don't you want to see your son again?
Oh, God. No.
Wait, why is his son's head there?
Remember in... we went to an apartment in the very beginning, found a headless corpse, and now our headless son's talking to us.
What the hell?
Dad, are you there?
What kind of a sick game is this?
Dad, I'm still alive. The head. Don't connect to it.
Adam? Adam, are you there?
I need your help. There's a place. It's called Sanctuary.
Adam? Adam? Just try to call me back. God damn it.
Alright, it's time to shoot up again. Jeez, games and shooting up.
Right?
Synchrosine injected.
It's not
Strain
good
level
for
decreased.
addicts. It'll make them relapse, trigger them. So, I think you should plug into that anyways.
You think so? Well, he didn't give us any more details. I mean, what's I don't know what the voice claiming to be Adam warned me not to plug into the head, but can I afford not to? The person claiming the Adam mentioned a place called Sanctuary. If there is any chance he's there, I need to find it. Alright. Can't. So, should we leave or should we plug into the head? That's the question.
Can you leave without plugging into that?
I think so, but what if we can't
Do
turn
you think
back?
it would change the outcome of the game?
I mean, possibly. What if, like, by leaving we decide not to plug into the head, instead we decide to look for Sanctuary? What if by plugging into the head we can't look for Sanctuary? Decisions.
Well, you're not supposed to plug into dead heads.
I mean, he's plugged into dead people before. This is an exception. It's his son. It's his... Look at that. Just gonna... Oh.
Oh, there's not even a brain in there.
No,
Oh,
it's
there's
empty.
A penis.
You know what?
Look down.
I think this might be fake. That's why he's telling us not to plug into it. It's fake.
Okay, yeah. Any head that looks like that on the inside probably shouldn't get... Oh, there's an eyeball!
Yeah. There is. They did include an eyeball. There isn't a second eyeball, though. Just one eyeball.
It's a very stoned-looking eyeball.
Oh, well, I mean, that's...
That should be the screenshot. Not that you do screenshots, but...
Not in this game. Not for this series. Okay, well, we gotta decide. Oh, what's this?
Ooh.
It's hair. Whose hair? No match. It's Viktor's hair. Alright. Well, he said don't plug in.
Better not.
I guess we're gonna leave. Ooh. Can we still plug? Yes. Okay, I think this is the point where we gotta... Okay, well, we're gonna go look for Sanctuary. I mean, it's his son. What? He's not gonna lead him wrong, right?
Right, yeah, his mysterious dead son that's head is talking to him.
Well, his hand is talking to him with his son's voice, so...
But how would his son know that he was right there in front of... You know what I mean?
Ooh, good point. This is not something that I can interact with, or is it? It isn't. Okay. I don't know. I guess that was something to interact with. Oh, come on. Or maybe this was not the way to go, but that was like the only way to go, and now I can't go back.
You can't go back.
Ah! I'm just not observant enough, that's what it is. You know, this... Ah! The Sanctuary... How can he be at a place called Sanctuary if he's dead? That's what I'm curious about. And if he's dead, if that's actually his head, how is he able to talk to us? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we can't really... There's no monster. Alright.
Yeah, he's losing it, I think.
Oh yeah, there's no actual... He's not actually hearing his son. Just thinks he is. Maybe Viktor wasn't dead, or maybe this electrocuted him? I don't... Okay, let's follow the wires.
Ooh. It's gonna take you back to that box you couldn't interact with.
It all leads back to the box. What does the box mean? Just give me the box. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Someone's been leaving their grocery bags down here.
Yeah. Yeah. They're filming sewer porn down here. What is going on?
Well, that's a conveniently placed light.
This has all been a little too conveniently placed. Maybe we're going to some kind of sanctuary. Well, yeah, it is called Sanctuary. Maybe it's like some kind of underground railroad situation for the
genetically modified lunatics that are drugged up.
And or the recently deceased who are able to still communicate. Oh, hey, it's an actual place.
Oh my gosh. There it is, Sanctuary.
Yep.
Well, you predicted that.
Where the... eagles are pigeons. Is there anything over here? I didn't think it would actually be like, almost like a church. This is like very obvious in place. And it is a church. It's like the inside of a church.
Fancy.
Yeah, why? Oh.
Multi-layered church. The church of the future where weird, creepy chanting starts playing the moment you enter it.
That's actually kind of cool. Oh my god, it's the Church of the Electronic God. Oh, it's where people, this is the afterlife. For people, they die and they go into the electronic afterlife. Well, geez, what?
Would you want that to happen?
Well, it is a form of an afterlife, I guess. It just put it in like
If you
some
were
kind of
able to
simulation.
upload your brain,
Good evening, sir.
Would you want to?
Welcome to the Sanctuary Salon. Please state
Well,
your
it would be a
full name.
copy. I don't think it'd actually be me. So, I guess
what if they
for
were able to take your brain out and like just like
Put you in a
keep it-
computer?
Yeah,
well, I guess I would do it.
you would.
Yeah, I'd do it. What about you?
I don't know. I'd have to. It would depend on the very specific situation, I guess. Like, there's a lot of variables that go into that kind of decision.
Oh my god, they put you in like a robot body, or more likely they would harvest brains to use as a supercomputer. A brain that would slowly go insane.
And you're just trapped in that reality.
Yeah.
See, that's where my mind instantly goes when I think of something like that.
But the super rich would like have robot bodies or like cyborg or android bodies, while the poor would just have their brains harvested and they'd be in this like nightmare reality. We could already be there. And they're using our brain for computing space, and they have to have this simulation for us to not go crazy and become
I
a
mean,
waste.
The Matrix was a very, like, good archetypal story in that way.
Yes. Crap, we are in the Matrix, but instead of robots harvesting us, it's the rich harvesting us. And humans were used as batteries in the Matrix, though, not as computing.
True.
So, I don't know. I guess humans are good batteries.
Similar,
I guess instead of generators, we just need a few hundred people.
Daniel Lazarski.
There are like 7 billion people
Identity
anyway.
confirmed. Subscription status active. Thank you, Mr. Lazarski. Your capsule is ready.
Dan, I had no idea that you were the electronic pope. I mean, what is up with this chair? Who is the electronic bishop?
Right, and why do they have so many wires in the future? You'd think they'd be onto some better wireless technology.
Yeah, like, unless they like the aesthetic. I mean, look at that. Can you imagine if that was wireless? It wouldn't look as impressive.
I mean, it would look a lot nicer.
You think so?
There's a very Medusa thing. Medusa quality.
Oh my god, the electronic Medusa. Okay, I guess we're going into a capsule. I don't know what... Is this a...
Wait, turn around. Is it the other one?
Oh, yeah, okay. We're gonna hack it. We're gonna jack into the Matrix. Oh, we're going into VR. Okay, that's what we're doing, yeah. I guess we're gonna go talk to our son. He was part of the electronic... Do we call him Archbishop now? This is how you speak to the dead, apparently, now.
But it's just a copy of the dead. Oh, you'd think they'd make it a little bit more lively. It's like, oh, you have to go to speak to your dead son, and we have it all very creepy.
It's oh,
Well, now it's kind of pretty.
yes. See, this is lovely. It was almost like, okay, I guess our dead son went to hell. But this is like, I can understand like going someplace like this for like nighttime.
I'd want to eat mushrooms there.
With the glowing trees. You know, it probably wouldn't be a bad place as long as you had somewhere dry.
Is that dry? Is that just like an ice or like a crystalline ground?
You know,
I like to think it's made out of like obsidian,
except for it's very pixelated.
or maybe it's made out of metal.
Yeah. Then there's this tree.
Ooh, it's got weird tentacle.
It's ribbed.
Tentacular. Oh,
Uh-oh. There he is. He's in the tree.
let me
Yes.
just pulsate here for a
I
second.
know it's hard to believe after all you've seen, but I need you to trust me on this. We don't have much time.
What about the body I found?
It's complicated. What you found wasn't me. Not anymore. But I'm here right now, and I need your help.
If you're my son, prove it.
How would I do that?
Just try. Tell me something only we would know.
You told me to keep it a secret.
See, mountain hunting. Gods.
What?
When I was a child, you would sometimes wake me up before dawn. We'd go down to the river and watch the sunrise together. Hoping for that smog to clear just enough that we could see the mountains. And it never happened. Of course.
Well,
I
apparently
kept
they
trying,
didn't get
didn't
into
we?
reducing carbon emissions well enough.
Nope. But this is quite amazing. I mean, geez. They could probably like recreate something like this in VR, but I don't know. Apparently VR for some people is very intense. I've never tried it personally, so. Working for Chiron, hiding from Chiron. You're hiding from Chiron.
You were hiding here in the stacks.
Yes. When they terminated my project, I hid where they wouldn't look for me. In time, I found people who were willing to help me. I managed to retrieve most of my data and carry on with my research.
Curious about this research.
Where are you working on?
Imagine if all your thoughts, your memories, everything that defines you could be transferred into a digital realm.
Oh.
To exist long past your physical body. Beyond limitations. Beyond sickness and death.
Beyond being human. Just to keep existing. Sounds like a living nightmare.
You haven't changed, have you? I knew you wouldn't understand. But you will. Soon. I promise.
What about the victims, huh?
Anna saved your research and smuggled it out of Cairo.
Yeah. So we got her killed.
Why isn't she here?
And I'm here too.
It wasn't a part of the plan, but I had to. The project was too important, Dad.
What about the surgeon? What was his angle?
Yeah, Jack. He admired what I was trying to accomplish. Actually, I think he wanted to be me.
He wanted to be in him.
I still don't see how the splicer fits into all this.
He doesn't. That's why we didn't see him coming. He was an unforeseen factor. A convenient tool.
When did you become this digital ghost?
When the splicer came for me, I had to improvise. Managed to get out before it was too late, hoping they couldn't follow me into the web.
But they could.
They came after me with a virus, a hunter-killer algorithm. It's eating through my defenses. If they break down, I'll be gone for good.
How can we stop it?
We can't. Tried masking my signature, but it was too late. If I could bust out of the building's internal network, I might be able to outrun it.
So we need to lift the damn lockdown.
The source of the signal is well protected. It's like the mother of all firewalls. Which leaves us only one option.
A manual override.
That's where you come in.
Tell me about the source.
Where does the signal come from?
I couldn't pinpoint the exact location, but I've narrowed it down. seems to have originated in the adjoining building.
The Hypereus?
Yeah, I think it's the epicenter of all this madness. Signal appears to be coming from the upper levels. And Dad?
Watch your step. Chiron still has control over that place.
Chiron!
And you.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's what you think. The more you struggle, the harder they try and get into your head.
Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Darkest before dawn. Which reminds me, once you get out, follow the light.
No, Dan, don't go to the light. Alright, so I guess he built this place to be a afterlife. So he would be the electronic pope. All because he lost his mother when he was a child. Okay, what's the case log? I think we need to shoot up again.
Yes.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
God, it's either that's like a pretty amazing thing or it's a horrible, horrible thing to have in your system. I need to lift this damn lockdown. It's my only chance to save what's left of my son. The source of its signal is coming from an old hotel towering over the building. I'm heading there now. Oh, hey. Can I... Nope. What about this side? Nope. Okay, well, I guess we're leaving. It's... Really?
Yeah, he wasn't very tight.
Just trash in the corner, my goodness. And instead of actual rails, it's rails of light. That says something hotel, it looks like.
Wait, turn around. What about that way? Wait,
This-
no, turn around again. Go through there, and then go to the left.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's this way, too. I meant, out this door, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's another door, I mean... Oh, there's that sign, and this goes up to that door that leads to the hotel, and... Very convenient that the church is attached to the hotel.
Yes, and that the church is also where he was building his project, and the thing it's connected to is where the people who were hunting him happened to...
Oh, jeez.
Can
I fall out? Alright, well, yeah. It's a great place to build your afterlife. When they own the hotel above it.
It's a really nice entranceway.
It is. I mean, this is very impressive right here. Yes, we will log in.